Why? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why do you take care of yourself the way you take care of yourself? Why do you do anything that you do? This is a big question that most people will never answer in life. They will never answer the why, and they will never truly have a purpose for what they're doing. What's up, Andre? This is one thing that I've taken a lot of time to consider. And about 10 years ago, I read Start With Why by Simon Sinek, and that really opened my eyes up to a lot of possibilities as we consider, just this idea of why am I doing, anything that I do. We always focus on what we're doing. We sometimes focus on how we're doing it, but rarely do we ever focus on why we're doing it. So this is where the second step of purpose comes in, with our 4 steps to unlocking your full potential. And if you are interested in sign up for the webinar, DM me and I'll get you the information. But we have to have purpose. First is faith, believing in what we want, identifying what we want and believing in it. But second is purpose, understanding why you are even going after what you want. And with all the other ones, there's 2 levels. You can have a big overarching spiritual purpose in life, or you can have, just something more personal to you. So for me, my big purpose is to honor and glorify God in all that I do, as I do life with God. And this has been something I've been searching for and striving for ever since I gave my life to Christ. And I will fully admit I've struggled, just kind of going in and out of walking with God. And over the past year, when my wife said, I'm done, going back to God and just getting clear about, why I was doing what I'm doing. And so getting clear. And for me, again, my overall purpose is to simply honor and glorify God in all that I do. But then within that purpose, for me, there's a mission, and that mission is to teach men how to win and lead at home first. As men, we are constantly striving, and whether we're building business, whether we're in law enforcement, first responders, serving. If you're called to serve and lead, you have a purpose already, and you're striving, and you find joy, you find peace, you find purpose within that calling, whatever it is you're called to. But a lot of us, this was me, and I see this in law enforcement all the time, that we dive so deep into this purpose of helping others that we forget to win and lead at home first. And we see, divorce rates jumping, through the roof. So, this is my purpose is to honor and glorify God. My mission is to teach men how to lead and win at home first. And for me to do that, I have to focus on how I'm leading, how I'm winning at home, how I'm, showing up, and become the standard and be an example. So this is why I do all that I do. Am I perfect? No. But I'm striving. I know why I'm doing it. And because I know why I'm doing it, I have the ability to be better, to do better, to wake up and have a focus to help me move forward. I'm not just going through life, just going through the motions, going through the routine. I've done that, and I found myself, again, a year ago, found myself with my wife saying, I'm done. I don't want to be with you. And thankfully she stayed, and thankfully I've learned from that mistake and took the wake-up call and have changed and improved and focused on why the hell I'm doing what I'm doing. But men, we have to have a purpose. If we don't have purpose, then no matter what we're doing, like it's going to crumble, and you're going to not be able to sustain that. This is where, when we have this purpose, when we have a purpose and know what our purpose is, we can sustain and go through whatever it is we're going through. If you're going through a hard time in your marriage, you can go through any freaking wall, any freaking challenge, because you know your purpose. If you're having struggle, or if you're struggling in your health, same thing. You can overcome any challenge. You can overcome any obstacle if you have a purpose that's bigger than yourself, and if you know what your purpose is. So men, I encourage you to figure out what the hell your purpose is. Again, it can be something, overarching and focusing on your faith, like me, and just honor and glorify God. Or it could be more of a mission-minded type of purpose, where your mission is to lead and win at home, and it's yours. I can't tell you what it is. You have to figure that out. I can help you through coaching. I can help you get there, but I can't tell you what your purpose is. I can't tell you what your why is, because God has put that in your heart. So, man, I encourage you to figure that out, because again, you're going to go through any wall. You're going to overcome any obstacle. You're going to withstand any trial and challenge when you understand your purpose and your why. So, if you are interested in the webinar, DM me. If you are interested in taking a deep dive into this, the book I mentioned earlier, Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Read it. It's a great book. And there's other books out there, but understand your purpose, understand your why. God bless, and I love you.